Hello and welcome to Assorted Crackers. It is a pleasure to be here. I'm Eric, and I'm here with Lee and Wilson. We are coming to you from Oxbeau, and it's not just any day at Oxbeau, folks. Today is the official launch of the Retay mix-up with Duck Camp Clothing.
A huge collaborative.
These gorgeous shirts are the style of camo that you'll find on the Retay shotgun. But we have a special guest here today. Hunter Flanders, who is Director of Marketing for Retay, is going to come here and talk about not just his job. I want to know more about, I want your job. To be honest with you. I'll be very honest with you. Like, outdoor marketing is like my dream. But really, we want to hear your stories. And we want to learn a lot more about Retay as well. This may not be a brand that some people are familiar with. So
absolutely.
Welcome, Hunter. It's great to have you here, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me on the podcast. I love doing podcasts.
Yeah.
It's very fun. And I think talking about what you guys talk about in your podcast, the outdoors, and all, it's very easy to talk about. So that's why I love doing the podcast. I don't know if I could do one on like pens or a bottle of water. That'd be tough. But bourbon
maybe,
and
maybe
bourbon. Yes.
Yeah.
All got a little snip.
Yeah, everybody's got it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's go. This is a little Duck Club bourbon.
And Hunter, you are in town for the Ducks Unlimited Expo, which is bringing thousands of people to Memphis. It starts tomorrow. By the time this episode drops, it will be over. This will be your first experience?
Yeah. Yeah. This is my first time at the DUX Expo.
Yeah.
First time in Memphis as well. I do come down for the NWTF, which is in Nashville. I've been there 3 times. Always nice to travel for work. I think that's one of the perks of the job. Takes me across the country. I'm going to Texas on a dove hunt end of August and September.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, Hunter. Just let you, it's going to be hot.
I'm not used to this like southern heat, and I always hear about it. No, I'm from Wisconsin, so we got like negative 45 wind chill.
Yeah.
And I hate being cold, so I'd rather be warm.
Yeah.
No, this is a different warm.
This is like oven warm.
This is way past warm, guys.
It's oven warm with a big pot of boiling water in it.
Yeah. The humidity.
The humidity is
steamy.
It's damp.
Oh yeah.
It's a damp heat.
Sticky.
Look, if you're coming all the way down to Texas for a dove hunt, you need to make your way down here for a duck hunt.
Yeah. I'd love to.
I may know a guy that could hook you up.
I'd love to
Look,
meet
he's over in Arkansas.
Flooded Arkansas timber is, I grew up in South Louisiana, so I'm used to duck hunting from a blind. My friend Wilson introduced me to flooded timber. It lived up to the hype. It is just like nothing you've ever seen. They are in your face. You can hear those wings circling around when they're making a pass. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
When you're in a hole that's maybe 30, 40 yards around and you're standing next to a tree and they light so close that they splash you. It's
crazy.
It's pretty good. So come on down.
I would love to.
Yeah. So what are the coolest parts of the country you've gone and
good question.
hunted and then also visited for work?
Yeah. So kind of a backstory on my, career in the outdoor industry. So my last semester in college, I was a part-time videographer for a hunting and fishing show out of Wisconsin called Larry Smith Outdoors. And that show was I still think it's the only show in the country that does 52 new shows a year. So it's a brand new episode every week.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
awesome.
So it's a lot
of work.
Time. Yes.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I learned how to edit and film. So I basically self-taught all that. And being a camera guy was never my end goal. It's never something I wanted to do for a living. Kind of fell into it and in turn, like opened my eyes to working in the outdoor industry, meeting so many great people, loving the outdoor industry. And like you said, going across, I got to go on hunts and do trips that I dreamed about as a young kid, like elk hunting New Mexico, duck hunting in Arkansas, mule deer, North Dakota, tarpon fishing in the ocean on Marco Island.
It's beautiful down there.
Just like amazing trips.
And you bear hunt. I heard that on one of your podcasts. I've never hunted bear in my life.
Yeah.
I got a lot of envy going on right now, and I don't think I'm supposed to, but this is awesome.
Yeah. It's very, very cool. I always say my favorite part of the outdoor industry is the people in the industry. It's not the hunting as much. It's not, don't get me wrong, I love it. And it's a part of it. But it's the people you meet. And we all have the same values. We're all interested in the same things. I feel like we all the same red-blooded Americans. And it's really, really cool.
So you first time in Memphis.
Yeah.
You love the outdoors. I've got to ask, have you been to the pyramid yet?
No.
Is it on your list?
It's on my list. I was going to maybe swing through today. I didn't get time to do that today, but I definitely, since I'm right here, I'm going to have to walk through it. I've always seen it in the Bass Pro magazines and like the videos on it. And
well, they should have put you up in there. That would have been.
They've
have hotel rooms.
Hotel rooms.
They've got great hotels there.
Really?
Yeah, you can look out over the fishing ponds.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're not talking to the right people, Hunter.
I mean, somebody already probably booked it.
With the expo in town,
probably for this event.
Yeah.
But in addition to just the most amazing Bass Pro Shop sales floor you've ever seen in your life, the second level has the Ducks Unlimited Waterfowl Heritage Center, and it's something to see as well. So you will dig that.
That sounds awesome.
You can go up on the top. There's an observation.
I did see
deck.
it. There's like a whole level.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can look out over the river and look at the bridges. Pretty cool.
I was wondering, is that like Johnny Morris's office? Is that his whole back he gets to look out?
No. I think you got to pay to get up there.
Yeah.
You get a free drink after you pay to get up there.
Oh,
I feel like.
Are you buying the drink? You buying a drink to get the view or something like that? I don't know. Man, that is awesome. So you made a statement a second ago about the people that you get to be with and hunt with and all the cool people you get to meet. That's what we spend a lot of time talking about is it's about the memories that you make when you're out hunting, fishing, doing stuff with family, with friends. And that makes the hunt even better.
100%. Yeah.
I mean,
so
talk about that.
Because you grew up up north, Wisconsin, on a farm, or a relative had a pheasant.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Sure. Yeah. So we have a family farm. It's like 160 acres, which is, I know, in like the Midwest, and I feel like Wisconsin at least, that's like a small chunk. You talk to you go out to North Dakota, they don't talk acres. It's like
sections. Yeah.
So 160 acres in Wisconsin is like a decent amount. And so I was fortunate enough to have that family farm. Like, it's been in the family for 200 years, come over from Germany and like raised cattle and cleared the land. Like, I'm still planting food plots in the fields that like my great-great-grandfather cleared.
That's so cool.
I always appreciate that. And as I'm driving around my four-wheeler tractor, I'm like, dude, they did this with horses and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Axes. So very cool. I used to raise cattle for the county fair, and we had pigs and chickens. My uncle opened a game farm on this farm, and he did that mid 90s. He did it for about 5-6 years, and I was young enough, like, where I can remember parts of it. But yeah, because of that, so we always raised ringneck pheasants and exotic pheasants. You have like reeves with the like 10-foot tails and lady hammers and goldens. Very, very cool. So I got into that a little bit, like breeding them and doing that. So yeah, very fortunate to grow up in that lifestyle and open my eyes to like enjoying the outdoors, love to hunt and fish. But that was kind of where the roots come from, is being on that family farm. And like I said, I try to be there as much as I can. I live about an hour north of the family farm now, so I'm not there as much as I want to, but we do deer hunting and turkey hunting stuff. So all the food plot work, I'm there. I think I'm going there Sunday afternoon to go work on food plots again.
Okay. So what part of of Wisconsin is that?
So we're about 45 minutes north of Milwaukee.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yep. Just the opposite of Racine.
Yes. Yeah. Literally, it's about the same distance. Yeah, if you're going the opposite way.
Yeah.
I currently live in Appleton, which is a half hour south of Green Bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
are you a Packers fan?
Our Uber driver just asked me that, and my answer is always the same. It's like, I don't watch much football because I'm in the woods.
Yeah. There you go.
And
it'll scare the game away.
Literally, yeah. And it's funny, my older brother, he's a big Packer fan, and like, we'll be opening weekend, it'll be like, well, the game's on at 3. I'm like, dude, you got to be in the tree at 3 o'clock. Fine, saying that, I'm not watching the game.
He doesn't have the same passion.
No, he loves to hunt and fish too. He's just like a little more in sports than I am, but being like that close to Green Bay, and obviously like Packers fans are crazy. We do a lot of Packer parties on Sundays. If the wind's wrong or if it's crappy out, we're not going to hunt anyway. So that's kind of like your average weekend. Like, if the game's on, you're going to somebody's house.
Yeah.
For the game. So
where'd you go to college?
I played basketball for a year at Madison Edgewood, which is just outside UW Madison. It's basically the same. It's in Madison. It's about 10 minutes from the UW campus.
Gotcha.
And then I transferred to UW Oshkosh, which is half hour south of me now. It's where the EAA is. It's like the world's largest plane event.
Yeah.
It's
big air show.
Yeah, big air show.
Yeah.
People from all over the world come in.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's
lots of World War II plane, everything. It'd be neat to see.
Hundreds of planes.
If you're an aviation buff, you need to go to Oshkosh for the air
that is
show.
the place to be. It's insane.
I had no idea.
What's the guy's name on Cheers?
Cliff Clavin. Well, I'm like, Wilson, how do you even know this?
That's great.
So, Hunter, we were talking earlier, as shotgunners, there's such a tradition, and we all remember our very first shotgun.
Yep.
And for most of us, we're brand loyal, right? Like, I got a Browning B80 my freshman year of high school, and my first rifle was a Browning, and let's talk about Retay for a minute, because you're in a unique position. Retay launched 2017. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, like we started importing 2006.
Okay.
I think the brand really started getting momentum in 2017 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're being kind of the new guy to the industry in terms of like the new brand to the industry is fun because it's only up, right? I mean, obviously you can fall hard too, but
look at Remington.
The door's wide open.
Right.
So like we can basically do what we want and kind of like make waves. And that's what I feel like we're doing. One of our slogans is be bold, be different. And the way I look at it is like, let's not be like everybody else. And our marketing, the way our guns look, everything, like, let's be different, let's stand out.
I agree that they do. We had a chance, Wilson and I both were over there playing with the different, and even just the different designs and stocks. It's a great variety. It feels very natural in your hand.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah, it's a very slim, lightweight gun.
Slim is a good word.
And I tell people this all the time, working at a trade show, and there's a few events that we actually work that people can actually shoot our guns. I was at one last weekend in Minnesota. And so it's always cool to let somebody come up, either maybe they've heard about the brand, maybe they haven't, and they can shoot the guns and they go, oh yeah, this feels like this brand, or it feels like this. And I always tell people at these events, and all the other brands are there, I'm like, I want you to go and shoot all the guns, especially if like it's somebody buying their first gun or they're looking to buy maybe a duck hunting gun per se. I want you to shoot all the brands of guns, and I want you to come back and let me know what you think. But at the end of the day, I want you to buy a gun that fits you. It's your money, your hard-earned money. I'm not going to tell you to buy our guns just because I work for them. Like, I want you to buy something that you spend your money on that you're going to enjoy the rest of your life. Maybe hand this down to your kids.
I appreciate, and obviously you've got to have some confidence in your product to have that kind of perspective, because for most people, that gun's going to feel great.
It is handing it down, like you were saying, because I have my grandfather's shotgun. Mm-hmm. My boys are probably getting my dad's shotguns, and it's those memories of you being in the woods or in the dove field or wherever.
For sure.
And I don't know, it's weird, but it just helps you remember those fun times that you had. Just seeing how my dad reacts to the boys being with him and my daughter in the woods, duck hunting. And I can remember those same things. I mean, the stories cross over because we'll be sitting there talking. It's just a lot of fun.
It's a special thing. And I'm like, as you're saying that, I'm getting like chills going down my back, because like you'd be sitting there hunting it or whatever, and you're looking at the gun, you're looking at this nick or a scuff or where the camel's worn off. You remember like, oh yeah, that's when I tripped in the log. That's that one day.
Yeah.
And I have a few of my great grandpa's old guns, and like a single shot 410 Paul 22. Like I bought my first gun when I was in third grade. Well, I guess my dad bought it for me, but it was $100. And I still have that gun. And
the prices have changed a little bit.
Prices have changed a lot. So
you used to get the Sears catalog, and you'd circle the guns that you want out of that catalog.
Yeah, my wife's uncle brought one out for Thanksgiving this year, and we're looking and like had everything in there. I'm like, this is so interesting to look at. And it was from like the 70s, late 70s.
Right. It was before the internet.
Yeah, insane.
But you could get it all in one box.
Yeah, the thing was like, like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool.
I mean, the post office hated delivering those.
Oh, man.
Man, but I remember going through it every year for Christmas and circling. Mom would say, okay, now I need you to go back and think about it. Of the things you circled, I want you to put your initials by that one. And then she would do it like by the fourth or fifth time, we were down from 35 to like 3 things.
Yeah. Gone are those days.
Those
man.
are gone.
It's hard to explain to somebody the whole Sears catalog.
Sure.
We had a fulfillment center in town, and just you'd go to pick your stuff. They didn't deliver to your house, but they would deliver to the fulfillment center, and it was literally anything you wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, now you have Amazon, right?
Now Amazon is kind of the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't deliver guns.
Like the catalogs are kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're done. It's like you see trends come back.
Sure.
And whether it's clothing, right now, like old looking camo is in. Like, just the styles. People are wearing like wax canvas jackets now.
Right.
And old is cool.
I agree.
So,
Old is cool.
Especially the older I get.
You're talking. You're talking to three really cool guys.
Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm getting cooler every day. That's great. So back just for a second, back to the product. Talk about Retay. I mean,
It's Retay with a long E, pal.
That's kind of our thing. Is it Retay or Retay? That's kind of our
potato.
Right.
What do you want me to call it? I'll be bold if you tell me.
It's Retay.
Retay. All right. Retay.
He wants you to call it yours, Lee. He wants you to take it home.
That's right. I need you to call. You want me to call it yours like 5 times, right?
Yeah.
Just today. So tell us the difference. What is the key difference? I mean, how are you being bold? How are you being different?
Yeah.
And what does that really mean?
So we have a few main features in our gun that you can't really get on any other semi-autos in the shotgun platform. And our main one is the Inertia Plus bolt system. Okay. And we have a internal torsion spring in our bolt head. So when the action or the chamber is closed and the bolt slides ahead, it'll close every time. On other semi-autos, they don't have this spring. So what'll happen is that bolt head does not completely rotate and go into battery is what they call it. And so it won't shoot. You'll get a click. And turkey hunters, and I feel like we've really, when we kind of came on the market, we really made waves with turkey hunters who use autos because personally, that's why I never shot one, because I was always worried, like, if you're crawling through the grass or that charging handle gets pulled back a hair, like the gun's not going to shoot. So because we have that spring, it's going into battery every time, so it's going to shoot. We also have some really cool features, like on our Ace, the trigger system actually pops out with no pins. There's 2 buttons. It just pops out and pops right back in. So to clean the field or things like that.
I love that. You don't have to be a gunsmith to clean your gun.
100%.
And shooting an autoloader, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Or you need to take it into the gunsmith and say, do a deep clean for me for a couple $100.
Yeah, it's super easy to break it apart. Like I could break one down in about 15 seconds. I've done it a lot. Wipe it down with some oil, clean it out, and have it shooting again. If you have shells in our magazine, you pull out the oversized bolt release, and the bolt release is what closes the action. You pull that out, and the shells will come out of the magazine. You don't have to rack them out. So you're not trying to catch them.
Yes.
Falling in the water and the grass.
We've definitely lost a few heavy loads in the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, so that is a really cool feature, I like to say. One of the other things is we deep bore drill our barrels on all of our guns.
Now, what does that mean?
So a deep bore drill barrel, most of the other shotgun barrels are hammer forged, and what basically think of it like making the metal stronger. Now, that's not the strongest way to get a barrel. Deep bore drilling is like we're drilling one through a piece of steel, you drill a hole through it.
Right.
And so what happens is when you're shooting a lot of rounds and your barrel starts to heat up, you get into your third, or maybe you're on a dove hunt and you're shooting a ton. As your barrel heats up, the barrel will actually flex, and you're never going to see that, but you're going to get flex. And what that's going to do to your shot pattern is going to throw it all over the place. So because our barrels are deep bore drilled, you don't have that flex. So
nice.
You're seeing about 20% more pellets on target, along with our factory length enforcing cone, which is
there's your payoff. There's your payoff.
Now I know. It's like getting a new driver for the golf course.
Yes.
It's just a technology.
And it's a lot of these little features that add up, right, to make the whole package really great.
Right.
A factory length enforcing cone is a small, think of it like a cone that as the barrel starts, it reduces the friction in your shot pattern. Okay. So you're getting better patterns with that. So with our deep bore drill barrel and the factory length enforcing cone, you get into 20% more pellets on target on box.
Hey, Eric, that means you won't miss.
Do I miss? Are you trying to say something?
I miss a lot.
Wilson does not miss.
Wilson makes me look bad. That's a fact.
We had an episode a long time ago when we first started this thing, and Wilson might go to the Olympics.
Yeah, his secret sport was trap shooting in the Olympics.
No kidding. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. They call it sure shot.
He hadn't been practicing, but if it's a duck, he'll shoot it. If it's a clay pigeon, maybe not so much.
He gets really angry if he misses. He likes it when you miss because he's going to take it out.
Oh, yeah.
Wilson is the most laid back, easygoing guy you can meet. But if a duck comes in and manages to get out of the hole, he gets a little red faced. That's
a lot of effort that goes into that duck.
That's right.
He is the main caller.
That's the worst when the bird comes in the hole and did everything right and everyone whiffs on it.
Yeah.
Like, really, guys? Why are we even here?
There we go.
We have 8 guys. Somebody kill the duck, please.
So last fall, I've told this story on a previous episode, and it was his son and me, and we were in a line under some trees, and this duck comes in. He's working perfect. He comes right to left.
Yeah.
His son's on the right-hand tree, takes a shot, misses. Comes right over me. I take a shot. I miss. And then by then it's pitching up.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting out of there. And Wilson takes a crazy acrobatic shot, drops this thing. It had a band. And so he earned that band.
Yeah,
he earned that band.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it always goes too. When there's a band, very rarely it's like it gets
Just come in and drop. Right.
It's that single one that like comes in, and the guy on the end, a little crack shot at it, and that's the banded one.
Yep. That's awesome. So can you talk just a little bit? I mean, we're about the collaboration.
Yeah.
With, Duck Camp. And how did you guys come about this? It's a very cool
It's a
gun.
great looking
really
shotgun.
It's so good
We should
looking.
get one over here.
We should. Hey, can we get one of those shotguns?
The Duck Camp one?
Can we get a Duck Camp shotgun, please?
I'll go get it.
Here they come. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Okay.
That's right. You just have to yell loud enough. These guys, they know it's like calling in a duck. Let's go.
Wyatt.
Whack, whack, whack. Come on, Wyatt.
We're flaring.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a extremely, extremely sharp gun. This is on our Ace platform. I think we got a 20 gauge here.
That's 20 gauge.
That's a 20.
12 gauge.
28.
That's the 28.
Yeah.
28.
Hold it up in front of the camera.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
With the Duck Camp logo
Look at
on
that.
it.
You got the Duck Camp logo there.
That
thing
logo
is
looks
beautiful.
sweet.
And then,
Engraved in there.
and then you
the
got
camo
So you
pattern.
got it's like a dark green Cerakote.
It's that
on the
Cerakote.
barrel and
Yeah.
receiver. The Duck Camp camo on the stock and the forend. And this is, like I said, our Ace platform. This is the Ace R. It has a little humpback. So a lot of you guys know the A5. It's kind of a mid hump. It's not quite as pronounced.
You're talking my language.
let me see that thing for just a second. So if you got, this part
thing
right
is so
here,
gorgeous.
look at that. What does that do for you? That helps you from getting a bruise on your chin?
For sure. So this is our airy recoil reduction system. So between the cheek piece and the recoil pad, it's 30% less felt recoil. And I can tell you guys, like,
That matters.
100%, it's legit. I'm not pulling your guys' leg on this. You shoot this gun against other guns, and you will feel the difference.
Well, especially if you're shooting in a sporting clays tournament or something like that, you will not. I walked away with bruises on my shoulder because of that. Because if you shoot 100 times or whatever without a shoulder pad, it's gonna.
How does that do with high brass when you're shooting with the high brass? Does it get a little more kick? Is there anything you need to do a little more?
I mean, so what I tell a lot of people is, so if they say they're shooting trap or clays, right, then they're thinking, I'm not going to feel it. And they're like, well, if you're hunting, you're not going to feel it anyway. True, a lot of times, maybe the next day. However, what that's doing is reducing your recoil and your barrel jump. So when you're taking your second and third shot, you're not way back here. Like you get gun staying flat.
Yeah, you get back on target much faster.
And that's why this guy likes a pump, because the pump forces you to keep that barrel in line. Whereas with an autoloader, like I shoot, sometimes you pull that trigger the second time.
Like this.
Yeah.
And by your third shot, you're all
it's not happening.
Yeah.
Normal loader, huh?
That's a gorgeous gun, man.
It is a good
really
one. So I'm going to point out one more thing right here. You see that right there, guys? That is because these are all numbered.
It's a limited edition.
It's a limited edition. You can get those at Oxbeau.
Yes.
Only Oxbeau,
You can get this only at Oxbeau.
Yep.
But Oxbow is going to be with all of you guys down at the DU event down at the expo this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Swing on by.
I'll be there Saturday.
Yeah.
There's obviously be stopping here at Oxbow. This is my first time at Oxbow this weekend, and I have to say this is the coolest store I've ever been in my life.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
So cool, dude. I want my basement to look like this.
Exactly. Exactly. That's
It's
exactly
hard,
how
it's hard to describe for people who've not been in here, but it is.
It's a mantique store.
Yeah.
Man cave store. Yeah.
This is what Damon's house looks like. Damon's house just
I
looks
cannot
exactly
imagine
like this.
Damon's garage.
No kidding.
That's why Dawn made him open the store, because he
Get
had
your
too
crap
much
out of the
stuff.
house.
Too much stuff is what she said. You know.
Yeah, Duck Camp's an awesome brand.
This thing is so light.
Well, it's a 28
the camel
gauge.
pattern that's really cool.
perfect.
The Cerakote like blends really good. It's the same like green tone.
Yeah.
I think Team Retay has two of them. I don't know what numbers they are, but I would definitely be shooting it.
Yeah.
Maybe in addition to Wilson buying one, I think Lee's about to walk out of here with one. Maybe.
You never
It
know.
looks good in your hand.
Last time we had an event here, I walked out with some nice
Tacoma blues. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a big time doing that. So
I'm wearing my Dingmans. You're not going to walk out of here without something.
I mean, I walked in today and all of my clothing was Oxbow.
Yep.
From the Gentile to the Heritage 34
Get your whole
to my
outfit.
Tacomas.
You can fill your closet.
Everything.
Yeah.
You need some sunglasses? We got you.
I do need some sunglasses.
Hey, what about some vinyl? Do you listen to vinyl?
Some 70s
I
vinyl
do.
records.
Yeah.
They've got vinyl records
Exactly.
downstairs.
Do they really?
Oh,
Yeah. a great
everything
selection.
you want.
It's kind of
man.
like, I think I started like, I don't know, probably 5-6 years ago. I wanted to buy like my favorite records.
Yeah.
And then one day maybe hand these down to my kids. Or they can
Yeah.
also like, dude, this is what Dad liked to listen to.
Go
For
down,
sure.
Go
I got
downstairs.
some Johnny Cash in there.
You
You got
guys-
a few rap records.
You need to do that. And he can leave you with a speaker, Yeti coolers. You got it all.
I got it all.
This place is
An old canoe or old?
An old-
Yeah. Listen,
it's all for
Everything's
sale.
for sale.
It's all for sale.
all for sale.
That's a nice looking buck on the wall. I don't know.
Old muley, little Ulf.
You
5x5. We got some caribou right here.
I mean,
Yeah.
this place
I
is.
do like the mounts are all old looking.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
kind of ragged, kind of
70s,
shaggy.
60s mounts. Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So obviously, in addition to being the marketing lead for Retay and all the work that you have to do, you do have a podcast that
Yeah.
help. So as podcasters, I know you've had some pretty interesting guests. Is there a guest you've had that you think we need to go after to bring onto the Assorted
That's a good
Crackers?
question. I need
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, you don't. I didn't say favorite guest. I just said one that you think would fit our brand, our motif.
I'm gonna have to get back to you.
Okay,
Man, we would love
see
a long list.
Yes, I can get you guys a list for sure.
We would love that.
Hunter's
We
like,
might
I
need
don't
to-
want to offend. I don't want to. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I
They're
get
all
it.
good. I've never had one.
You've had some good. You've had. I've only listened to a couple of episodes to be honest, but you've had some good guests.
We'll share this one with you so you can share it out with your people.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely.
You know, that
Sharing it.
anytime you want to do a collab, we're all in.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, you guys should be on the podcast.
We would
you
love
asked
to.
before Riverside.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
now that we're on
absolutely.
Riverside,
Like,
we can just do this from
virtual
here.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then we'll also do another one when you come back to hunt.
Duck hunt.
When you get
Well, hey, what if we did a podcast in the woods?
From the water.
We could do that too.
Oh,
We
you
could
know
do
we
that
can.
too.
Don't you think we can't?
Dude, we're doing that.
We can totally do that.
That would be
I
fantastic.
don't think anybody's done that.
I think
You're the first.
the sound of
We catch everybody.
the sound of the generator.
We're not releasing this until we do that.
You're gonna hold us to November.
I'm afraid the sound of the generators might run the ducks off, but we'll figure the
Do you
electricity
think we
out.
could get some like lithium batteries or some? Yeah.
There's a way.
Like a car battery. True. Yeah.
That laptop might need a little charge,
We
but
could get a little
Nope.
mouse.
All you need is your
After the
iPhone.
trees.
That's from
As
the
we're shooting
woods.
ducks. Okay, we'll be right back.
Good, Hunter. I mean, Hunter, like this is clearly your cup of tea.
I love
Let's
it.
make it happen.
I'm the camera guy, and I'll run everything. We're good.
Cool.
We're gonna make that happen.
I'm loving it.
That'll be awesome.
Well,
Very cool.
Hunter, and I'm so happy that you dropped by. I'm so happy you're in town to experience Memphis and the Ducks Unlimited Expo. I mean,
Yeah, thank you,
we're
guys.
super proud of DU, and we're super proud of the conservation work that is based out of here, that is spread all around the country. And you clearly have a taste for this as well. So I hope you get as much of your fill as you can possibly handle before you have to head back to Wisconsin.
Yeah, thank you.
Where can people find you? Whether it's socials, where they can find Retay, wherever they need to find.
Yeah, I want to
Tell
go.
us
I
all
want to
that.
go find you and your brand.
Yeah, where do we find you?
So yeah, I guess if you want to follow me, I think my Instagram is Huntington Flanders. So retayusa.com. We have a dealer locator on there that you guys can you can go on there and type in your zip code and find the closest dealer near you. Otherwise, you can always buy them through guns.com and have them shipped to your closest FFL if you're not near anybody.
Federal firearms license.
Yes.
That's what
Cliff.
the
Come on,
FFL is.
Cliff. That's my man.
Yep. Yeah. And the podcast is the Retay Nation podcast. You can find it on our YouTube channel. and
Find it,
social
tune in,
media.
and I will say, folks, if you think I don't need to listen
I'm
to
gonna
a
follow
product,
your
this,
YouTube, yeah.
this is not just a product podcast. Like these guys are, it's a hunter outdoor
For sure.
podcast that may drip in some Retay details, but this is, you guys have some great hunting stories.
Yeah.
You're not just selling stuff. You're actually talking about dudes talking about hunting.
100%. And I always I don't try to plug the products too much, and unless it's applicable. But like you said, it's just guys talking about the outdoors and our passions, family, and value, and friends, and stuff like that.
So is there before we get off here, is there a particular hunting that you like to do most of all? Is it deer, turkey, duck,
I would
wing
say,
shooting?
probably deer hunting, just because we have the family farm, and if it was a duck farm, I'd probably be a duck hunter. But pretty much deer hunting. But I do love to duck hunt. My younger brother and my older brother, we always do a brother turkey hunt every year.
Nice.
We do a turkey tournament with my friends. It's all in public land. I do it all, but I love the deer hunt, love the duck hunt, goose hunt, you name it.
Have you gotten a turkey grand slam?
No, I've only shot birds in Wisconsin.
Okay.
I feel like we're very blessed with the population we have, so I haven't left the state yet, and I have two young ones at home that makes it tough sometimes to travel.
I didn't even think about
Besides
that.
work, yeah. And my wife's always like, oh, you were just hunting last week. I'm like, well, that was work hunting. I want to hunt for myself.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
It is different.
Yeah,
it is different.
So some people say their wives have their duck hunting widows during that time and stuff like that. But kudos that you were able to have kids because you weren't out and hunting all the time.
Well, that was the thing. So when I was working at that hunting and fishing show, did 52 episodes, we were filming 3-4 days a week at times. And one of the two craziest trips I can think off the top of my head as far as travel, like we drove straight through New Mexico from Wisconsin, one shot, me and my boss.
You literally circumvented the country basically from north to south.
That was crazy. Yeah, I woke up to Luke Bryan hunting fishing every time I'd wake up to San Jose Island. He put the windows down and like blast and be jamming out. And then we did North Dakota. We left at like midnight, 1 a.m, drove to North Dakota, fished all day, drove back home. So that lifestyle, very fun for a young guy who doesn't have a wife and family, but at some point
catches up with you. I don't care how old you are.
Yeah. And so very blessed to have that. Looking back at that now, it was a very important part of my career path, I think, and I got to meet so many great people and do cool things, and I'm still friends with my old boss, and it's great. But obviously, a stepping stone. My boss here at Retay, that's actually how I met him. He was a sponsor of that show. So
awesome.
That's cool how it all works out.
Well,
it's amazing.
No doubt.
The stories, the memories, and again, you're talking our language right here, Hunter. I mean, this is really what we're trying to do. I mean, we think about all the traditions our fathers and families passed on to us. Now we have passed on traditions for our children, and it's just, this is, for somebody who hasn't lived in the outdoors and doesn't live this lifestyle, it's hard to really understand and explain in a way that resonates, but you're getting awfully close.
Yeah, I think, as I'm sure everyone knows, at least in hunt and fish, like the numbers are going down. License sales, people are not getting into the outdoors.
That's fine by me.
I think you had a little bit. It depends where you hunt, right? Then that's fine. But I think with COVID, what happened is you had all these people get back into it because nothing was open and people had to go back in the outdoors. So you saw this big boom in the outdoor industry. It was crazy. Sales were off the charts. Like, it'll never be that again.
Right.
But now
that happened to bourbon too.
Yeah. Yes, it happened, right?
Yes, it did.
So you had this, now you're kind of hitting like a small lull after like the boom kind of happened.
Yeah.
And it's like when you're trying to introduce people to the outdoors, it's not really about like, hunting and fishing and catching and shooting stuff is a part of it. It's a huge part of it. It's why we do it. But as you get older and your hunter's arc, as I like to talk about on our podcast, is you start as a young kid, you want to shoot everything. You want to prove yourself. And then you get a little older, like, okay, I want to shoot something big, or get more specific. And then you get to the point and you have kids and you're like, I don't really care about shooting stuff anymore. It's about being out there and making the memories. And so I tell anybody who thought about getting into the outdoors is that's why we do it. It's the memories that you make. And some of my best memories are the days that we shot nothing at all or caught nothing.
Yeah.
And so the memories that you make, that's what it's all about.
I'm tearing up over here.
Well, I mean, there's nothing like knowing that we're going opening weekend duck season and that all the preparation and just the anticipation and the boys and I get over there and with my dad, it's just,
we're sitting
awesome.
here in late July and all I can do to keep myself getting out of bed in the morning is think about fall.
Yeah.
The fishing, the ducks, the deer, and to Wilson's point, it's time to start gearing up. If you're not planting food plots now, you're running behind for your deer. It's time, guys. This will get you through the hot part of summer, I promise.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when there's no sports on.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Lee, bring us home. Hunter told us how we could find Retay, but people might want to also find assorted crackers.
Hey, look, if you're looking for the assorted crackers, you can find us at 3 assorted crackers at gmail.com is how you want to email us. So please send us your suggestions, anything you want us to talk about, anything you want us to cover. It really, really, really appreciate all the feedback and the stories and things we get from you guys. So, we're always looking for topics. If you want to find us on the socials, you can find us on Instagram at the 3 assorted crackers. And if you want to find us on YouTube, our YouTube channel seems to be doing well. We're going full video now. So big time. We're big time.
Look at us.
We've been audio until
we're
right now. Let's go.
I think we were audio for the first 15 episodes and we're like, we got to go video.
Yeah.
And then you kind of expanding like, we got to get better cameras. And then
it's
a rabbit hole.
It is a rabbit hole and we are working through it. Here we go. It has been one thing after another, but we are excited. So you can find us on YouTube at 3 assorted crackers, all one word with the number 3 at the beginning. So please, know that our love language.
What is it?
Like, subscribe, follow, share, and hey, why not give us a good rating?
Give us a rating. It's a rating.
Give us a rating. We love 5s. We love 5 stars, but whatever if we're missing, let us know. We want to get better. We care about it. Your opinion matters, and I think we've shown that over
There's
the
that
last 2 years.
5-minute wrap up I was telling you about, Wilson.
Yeah, I know.
That's how they always go.
So we're the Assorted Crackers. Our message is to enjoy life, never stop learning. But Wilson's going to bring us home with the real.
Tell us, Wilson, what is it we need to remember?
Well, you always want to try new flavors.
Don't stop trying new flavors.
And don't go stale.
Don't go stale.
There you go.
Hey, guys, thanks so much.
Thank you, Hunter.
Appreciate thank you.
Hunter.
We really appreciate your time.
It's been a pleasure.
All right.
Can't be do.